no problem sucking it off.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's
a woman
true.
like that is probably
I'll
not
suck this bitch's juice off so you can get mine on you.
right. And then that's how STDs are made. Because Jesus Christ, woman, that's literally another vagina. You have no idea how many other dicks have been in there, including mine. And you're going to suck it off happily?
Right.
People
you have
are
no idea
screwed
what's
up.
been in there.
So here's what we're going to touch on. For one, STDs are usually spread by allowing those bacteria to just kind of sit on the end of your dick or in your urethra. So as you're banging, you're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm making the deposit. But what about her juices? They're kind of like every time you force it in there like a piston, you're shoving her juice into your urethra, your dick hole. And that's one of the reasons that after sex, you really have that urge to urinate.
Yeah, pretty much every single time, yeah.
It's
Granted, it goes like 18 different directions, but...
Oh, that's when you wake up the next morning. You got like the split stream. But, you have spermicide, which actually kills a lot of things. For some people, they're going to hate this. I have a tendency to pour some Listerine down the end of my dick.
Interesting.
It burns, but look it up. Listerine kills pretty much all the STDs on your list.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
It really is. Another one to look at is how many girls are banging that bisexual guy?
Dude, I can assure you 90% of them don't know that they're doing it.
Exactly. And I got to say, AIDS was considered a homosexual STD for a long time. Yeah. And it really is because, with all the anal that they do, you're making deposits with each other. But then this bisexual guy goes home with his version of AIDS or anal warts or whatever it is. And then he makes a deposit into his woman. And probably his girlfriend and his other boyfriend who goes home to fuck his wife. And next thing you know, she's getting pissed at him because he actually prefers the sausage over the taco. And next thing she's at your house. So you got to really be careful about who you're fucking is the big one. But there's also these great things. There's barrier cream. You ever heard of barrier cream?
I've never even heard of this.
Okay. You hate wearing a condom, but how about gloves? You like wearing gloves?
Fuck no.
Okay, exactly. So barrier cream, and everybody's going to love this. Type it in, look it up, barrier cream. You can find it on Amazon, anywhere else. 3M is a good maker of it. And what you do is you pull this cream out. It's exactly like lotion. You rub it into your hands, and it goes into your skin like lotion, but you don't realize it actually creates a barrier within the pores of your skin and doesn't actually allow anything to touch your skin. This is like 0.1 microns thick.
Oh, shit.
It washes off, but you require soap. So, you got vag juice, and there's no soap involved, so it's actually doing a good job. You can spray this all over your dick.
Really?
Yes. So any place is going to contact somebody else. You don't think about this, but you're a missionary. You got her legs up over your shoulders, and you're just going to town on that snatch, okay? And where are your balls smacking?
Oh, yeah, right all over that dirty ass.
Right. What if she's got anal warts?
Yeah,
and you can't see it?
Gross. Okay.
Next thing you know, you got genital warts because maybe she has a bruise or something that looks like a pimple, but guess what? It's a herp or
fucking shit. Never even thought about that.
A lot of guys don't.
Wow. Well, I thank God it made it lucky this far.
Yeah. So another product they have is this spray-on silicone. It's not a lubricant, but it works just like a condom, but you spray it on. You're going to have to peel it off afterwards, so make sure you're well-shaven because this stuff sucks. On the other hand...
I'm going to look for this barrier stuff you're talking about.
Oh,
I'm going to look for it on Amazon. I'm going to post a link to this stuff.
Oh, shit. Rocky is about to be inside of all kinds of dirty snatch.
Oh, dude, like this is a whole nother level of awesomeness. Like I will spray my fucking taint and nutsack and everything down with this barrier shit.
You don't spray it, you rub it in. But the other stuff's good to spray on. Spraying on your balls is it's even another layer of protection. Your balls don't care.
I don't know if it's some wart shit. It sounds like they do care.
No, I'm talking about the spray on stuff. It's a little bit thicker. But another thing about STDs, a lot of people don't realize is most of them don't really spread through the saliva so much. But skin contact. Now, one thing I want to, anal warts and genital warts are known as papillomavirus.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yes.
Okay.
So the dick cancer is also the cervical cancer, and just by banging a chick, you'd never know she had it. You're all the way up in there, like a Korean girl. She ain't that deep. You bottom her out. Well, guess what you're rubbing your dick all over?
Yeah, okay. That's their cancer pot.
It's not just... It's cervical cancer. It's also known as cervical warts. It's just another version of human papillomavirus. It's one of those diseases that men have but women suffer. And the reason we say that is most men are asymptomatic. You don't know you have it.
All right.
But the woman, you would never know that she had it, but she's going to get cervical cancer because these warts, for about a period of 2 years, grow and do their thing on the cervix, and then it just goes away. But it causes cancer.
Huh.
So, I mean, if you get genital warts at the end of 2 years, you're probably going to be no more symptoms anyway. But you have to be careful because when you're bottoming her out, you're rubbing that all over your dick, and every girl you fuck now is going to have
Wow.
genital warts.
Oh, shit.
Cervical warts. So be careful, but don't screw on the rag if you don't know her for a long time. There's no reason that after a month or two, you can't ask her to go. I do this a lot. I really don't like to, but I like being safe. I will actually take my woman to the gyno.
Yeah, all right.
I will go with her. I'll hold her hand, and then I'll ask a stupid question or two. And you know what? They're kind of embarrassed. They don't want you to know, but they're like, well, I better not hide anything. So you could be like, yo, hey, so, how's that cervix looking? So that's another one. There's also the most popular disease in the world that a lot of people don't talk about. It's called trichomonas.
I've never even heard of this.
It's one of the most commonly acquired STDs. Women show most signs of it, and one of it is PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. And basically, they kind of look a little bit pregnant, but they're not.
Oh, it's all the fat chicks.
No. I mean, literally, a skinny chick will look a little bit pregnant. So they'll have some swelling.
We call that the freshman 15.
Oh, yeah. Field goal. But now this one is kind of an easy one to prevent. Trichomonas is basically just wash before and after. Make sure both parties wash. I mean, rub your fingers in vodka and shove it in her snatch, whatever you got to do. If it burns, turn her down. If there's a burn, you got to turn it down.
I don't know. I feel like a burn of vodka in your snatch is going to burn even if you are clean.
Right. So it's a good thing to tell your son. So when he actually starts doing this, he'll know that he's not going to fuck any girls until he's old enough to afford it. But in all actuality, if you're going ass to vagina a lot or whatever's going on, basically the E. coli and other bacteria get in there and they cause this pelvic inflammatory disease. But there's also an STD with this trichomonas, and when they mix together, it's just a bad rap. I mean, you're going to not feel so good.
Huh. Dude, sucks to be a chick.
It does. They are literally the cum dumpsters of the world. I mean, you got to figure.
Well, I kind of designed it that way as well.
Even if the trash can's your trash can, you're the one throwing trash in there, eventually it starts smelling.
Fact.
If you don't wash it.
Yep. No, when it starts stinking, like, that's probably not good. That's not a good place. Let me put that fucking bag over your head, buddy.
Right?
Beat you against this wall a little bit.
Another weird thing is girls who douche too much actually are more likely to get an STD and pass one on.
Really? How's that? I guess because you're killing all the good bacteria and stuff?
All the good bacteria and yeast, they don't have a balance. I mean, it's pretty gross when you're going down on a girl and it's got this nasty fish smell.
Yeah, I usually just kind of avoid that. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, but we're done here.
Sometimes they're not even dirty. They just don't have the bacteria to keep a balance.
I don't know. I don't want to be in a stank pussy.
I don't blame you there. I'm just saying, proper hygiene. I mean, I sound like I'm putting down the woman here, but she kind of suffers a lot of what we dump into her. So we need to be clean, but
that is a lot.
The average woman is really just kind of stupid about their man and who they fuck. And because it's so easy, they get around and they think they're getting away with it.
Yeah, and then they, they're 40, they clearly look like they were rode hard and put away wet because they've never done shit. Like we're seeing this on one chick yesterday, driving down the road, and she looked like she was probably banging when she was like in her 20s. Yeah,
she's this blonde lady, nice set of tits. It went like 20 years ago.
Right, but she just looks fucking raggedy now. I know we're talking about how females, and again, don't mean to just shit all over females, but they tend to just take advantage of the fact that they're young, attractive, and have everything going for them. So they can get a man to take care of them.
Well, if you're pretty, you don't have to pay for anything.
Well, exactly, and they just take advantage of that, and they never actually develop anything.
Right. So, I mean, literally, how many girls in Hawaii have I talked about where they make like $10,000 a month and have nothing to show for it?
Right. They still spend, between 9 and 11 a month.
At what point do you think that you're not going to look like the old lady across the street from you?
Right. Time continues marching forward. They don't take any steps to prepare for the future. Like, fuck, man, just learn something.
Right.
Practice, good spending habits. Save something. Get a fucking savings account.
If vagina wasn't such a scarcity for a man, like if we didn't have to work so hard for it, the average guy wouldn't pay so damn much to take care of a woman to try and win her heart. I mean, literally, in the Asian community, guys will walk up to the girl they like, talk to them for like a week or two, and just drop $10,000 as a gift.
That's fucking insane.
No wonder they're a bunch of stuck-up bitches. Oh, if you don't have $10,000 or Mercedes, I don't want you. Like, seriously? Fuck off.
Right? Good luck with that. No, I hate whenever they ask me to buy anything. You're a fucking grown-ass adult. I've already got kids. I don't need any more of them. I don't need you to be my child. I don't need to take care of you like you're a child. Get a fucking job and pay for your own shit. In fact, if we're going out, how about you pay some of the time and I'll pay some of the time?
most women aren't going to go for that. But really, to find a woman who'll do that, like me, I get paid by these women.
You do. It makes me jealous and confused.
Okay, so Rocky and my other buddy were just ragging on me last night. I mean, you can't really see me, but even Rocky's like, dude, you're like a buck-toothed beaver. How do these women fucking love you? I mean, like, and the other guy's like, dude, have you seen Brian with Asian women? He literally can be the worst cat-calling motherfucker ever. He could be like, what's up, baby? Nice ass.
He literally said that out the window, and all the girl does is smile at him.
And wave.
I don't fucking get it.
But yet one of you guys will do it, and she'd be like, you disgusting pig.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, okay. So Rocky's got this rock hard bod, right? And the other guy, he's got a really handsome face and a great personality.
Yeah.
I mean, the girls that I get always tell me what handsome guys they are or whatever. They smile when they see them, but for some reason, I'm the guy getting all the pussy.
Oh, yeah, they look at our eyes. Oh, your eyes are so beautiful. Hey, you want to have sex? Nope.
Yeah,
son of a bitch.
On the other hand, they're looking up at me going, oh, shit. And then when they leave a 40 on the table. It's like, dude, I'm not a hooker.
Apparently now you are.
Yeah, they're like, well, you know, I love you. Go have a good lunch or whatever. I'll see you later. I'm like, okay. Well.
Go have a good lunch so you can maintain that non-threatening body.
Yeah, right? Man, this dad bod is like rocking it, man.
I always hear the chicks like the dad bod. I just can't bring myself to let it go to that point.
You know what? The thing is like when you go working out and you got your body, they can't wait to just fuck you, but then they want to run away because, for one, you're not fun to cuddle with.
No, I fucking hate cuddling.
You don't even like being touched.
That's true.
But, I mean, let's say you did like cuddling. Do you want to cuddle with a rock or do you want to cuddle with a titty?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
If you're going to put your head on something to lay down, do you want to use a titty or do you want to use a rock?
I'm more of a rock guy, actually. I don't use pillows.
Really?
Yeah. No, I usually sleep with my head under the pillow just because it blocks out some of the noise.
Oh, really? I don't even use a pillow for sleeping, but I'm just saying, I'd rather put my head on a titty.
All right. I get your point.
Right. But the other thing is it's not so much that I'm non-threatening. It's that I've just got this really easygoing, non-judgmental personality. But Asian women, they look at me like, oh, it's the eyes and the nose. I don't know. I've got this like small nose.
Yeah, no, you kind of like a small face.
I do.
It's a little strange, but it works.
Okay. Let me tell you a secret here. Now, everybody listen in.
My beak's so fucking big, it should hit the clit, and they should just be like, oh, God, I want to feel that.
Right, but
they don't.
This is what they really like. And I've actually used this before on women, and you've seen Gia. She gets kind of weird about it when I do it, but okay, listen in. That is my tongue. I can literally do this for like 45 minutes to an hour without even getting jaw lock or anything.
Shit.
I've literally walked up to a girl, said hello, did that in her. I said, let me show you this, and I put it in her ear like that. And 5 minutes later, I am the back of a bar or in her house, in her bed where her husband sleeps, giving her some of that treatment.
No shit.
Oh yeah, it's weird.
Good for you. Good for you.
Well, which kind of brings me to our next subject, really, secrets. And this is one of those secrets. I can show you how to do that with your tongue, but I got to tell you guys, I'm really disappointed in the masculine side of humanity. We all together give out too much information on how to do stuff, and we're letting stupid people know how to do fun things and letting them ruin it for us.
Well, I don't know. So we kind of have a disagreement here. And so this is kind of where the secret societies, where they used to have people in those secret societies used to have all this information, the secrets to success essentially, and they would use each other's position or relationships or whatever to move on up in the world. And I get your point there that you want to save those secrets so that not just any douchebag can open a brewery and make shit for beer so that everyone says craft beer is fucking trash, or get all the dumbass hipsters that don't know the difference between shit water and a fucking good beer and just kind of ruin the scene in general. So I get that aspect.
Secret societies aren't really about secrets. They're about the society being secret so that they can get into different places without anybody really knowing who they are, so they can infiltrate somewhere and be a controlling factor.
Not really.
My idea of secret is I'm really good with women.
Yes, you are.
But should I just tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry how to do what I do?
It's kind of what you just did on this podcast.
No, just one pot, but I didn't give away the secret. I let you hear something, but how do you do that?
I guess just not give a shit at all how you're perceived, which I give few shits. I didn't realize how many shits I gave in comparison.
Yeah, I've no fucks given here, buddy. No fucks given. But, okay, so we're in Iraq or Afghanistan, and I've got these freaking green beans, and they're going to buy a goat because, well, I got to tell you, the food that the army gives you is all shit. I mean, it's just terrible food.